The DA is expected to argue in the Supreme Court of Appeal that the National Director of Public Prosecutions, Menzi Simelane, is not fit to do his job. And KZN's Education Department has assured matric candidates that measures are in place to ensure the smooth running of the exams, although there's heavy rain in some places. I'm Richard Brooks. The DA is expected to argue in the Supreme Court of Appeal that the National Director of Public Prosecutions, Menzi Simelane, is not fit to do his job. The appeal follows a judgment by the High Court in Pretoria last year, dismissing the DA's bid to have President Jacob Zuma's decision to appoint Simelane set aside. Many people, including the former Speaker of Parliament, Freen Ginwala, criticized Simelane's appointment in 2009. The party's counsel, Owen Rogers, says a court will determine and test the requirement. KZN's Education Department has assured matric candidates that measures are in place to ensure the smooth running of the exams, although there's heavy rain in some places. The General Manager for Examination Assessment and Quality Assurance, Barnim Tembu, says they have arranged for vehicles to deliver papers in inaccessible areas.
Candidates, teachers, chief invigilators and everyone should not panic. We are ready with the 4x4 cars in case there is a problem of the mobility of papers from one point to another. There shouldn't be any panic. I would say to candidates, keep calm, relax, ensure that you do your best in terms of studies, and we are going to ensure that you write exams. Even where it is raining very hard, we'll ensure that you write exams.
The United Nations Populations Fund says the Catholic Church's ban on the use of contraception is not to blame for the world's population boom, because most of them ignore it. The world's 7 billionth person will be born today into what United Nations General Secretary Ban Ki-moon calls a world of contradiction and facing an uphill battle if it's on the wrong side of the poverty line. SABC Labour journalist Teto Matlakwana has more.
Today has been set as a symbolic day for hitting the 7 billion mark. However, the United Nations Population Division says it's impossible to know the specific time or day. There's, however, been a dispute with the United States estimating that the 7 billion threshold will not be reached until March 2012. But as the world population rises, Japan and many European countries are more worried about their aging populations, a situation which has implications for migration, health and labor planning. Nearly all the projected growth this century is expected to occur in developing countries in Asia, Africa and Latin America. Teto Matlakwana, SABC News, Johannesburg.